everyone, it's Brandy Ellen, and as promised, I said I would come in later in the week and talk a little bit about what I do for a living. I am Brandy Ellen. I'm known as the ghostwriter for bloggers and brands, companies. Brands is just another word for companies. So basically, bloggers, everyday bloggers like you, me, I'm even a blogger. I have my own blogs that I write on and blogs that I sell. I'll link my links below where you can find all of the information about who I am. It's a Linktree link. Click it and then you'll see all the different things that I talk about today featured in that Linktree link, okay? But for now, this is what I'm doing. Today, I'm talking a little bit about my freelance writing business and blogging for, but writing for bloggers. And it's because I actually have some openings, which is rare. We're revamping things around here, and I was able to open the door to some new clients. I'm looking for 2, maybe 3, but definitely 2 that I can have on a monthly or weekly retainer that will hire me to just handle their blogs. I'll write your stuff. Now, if you want me to handle it fully, meaning writing your stuff, putting in the images, doing I usually do headings anyways, but doing the headings, putting in images, actually inserting it to your blog, and or scheduling it for you to review, or just scheduling it to go out as we get to know each other and build our relationship, I'm your girl. I love doing it and I'm available. So I know the ins and outs of blogging. I've been in the blogging industry since 2008. So I definitely have been in the lifestyle, parenting, make money blogging kind of niches and entrepreneur business type niches. I've also written for clients that run preschools, clients that have parenting blogs, clients that have food blogs. Yes, I can write SEO content for your food blogs if you're interested. That could be one of my 2 to 3 openings that I fill this month. And so anyway, I've written for food bloggers, parenting bloggers. I currently have an app company I've been writing for years. I have 2 other app companies I used to write for. You can find on my Pinterest board. If you go to pinterest.com/Brandy Ellen, I have a ghostwriting board where I've put some of my work over the years. I don't think I have any really recent stuff over there because most of the clients I write for now were confidential and I can't really share their stuff. So, but there's a lot of examples over there. I do run brandyellen.com. I have a bunch of testimonials on my link that you can find too for people that I have written for or currently write for. And I have reblog.com if you want to just buy pre-written content, reeblog.com. Get in $25.99 a month and you can be a member. And as I upload content that's pre-written in different categories and niches, you can just grab that stuff as you want. The $25.99 a month gets you free. Yeah, I think it's 5 to 10 articles for free per month. So you just grab them as you need them. That's up to that many. It's a first come first serve basis. So you get in there and I ping everybody with an email when I upload new content so that you can write on your email to get it. In the future, I'm hoping to have an SMS, like a text message update, but for now it's just a quick email after I upload content so people can see it. There's a few members in there now, a handful of members or so. I think what are we up to? 8 or so members now in there. So I'm trying to keep content fresh for y'all. And now, without further ado, what is it that I do? So the side where I actually make money, because YouTube is still being built to be monetized, Facebook is still being built to be monetized. Facebook is monetized, but it's like stars and bonuses, nothing great, nothing big deal. So my YouTube is one of my goals is to get monetized. So I am showing up and doing that. So what do I actually do to make money today to pay the bills? And what have I been doing? Even all those years of being a single mom, what have I been doing? Well, when I was a single mom, I did go back to work for 1 year as an administrative assistant. So that definitely helped a little bit while I was building my stuff up and starting to flip from just being a blogger to selling content and selling blog websites. So what I do on a daily basis is I get up and I do my exercise and I let the dogs out, I feed them, and now that I'm on Whole30, I have to eat my breakfast after my exercise. I'll grab my cup of tea, which is steeping right now, which is why I'm going to keep this video short, hopefully. And then I sit at my computer and I check my email, I check customer requests, I check my website reblog that I manage and own and built. I check that to make sure it's kind of flowing okay, and then I'll go do whatever tasks I need to do for my clients. I typically only work about 3 to 4 hours a day, but that could be split up throughout the day because I also have 1 kid that's still homeschooling, and I have 2 boys at home that are 17 and 15 that I have to transport back and forth wherever they need to go for work and such, and the gym. I go to the gym a couple times a week. So writing for bloggers, I basically, you reach out to me, or you go to my website that's linked in the description below. You let me know kind of what you're looking for. You order a content package before it gets sold out. I reach out to you. We have a little chat. We can chat on the phone. We can chat on Zoom. We can chat in email. We figure out what you need. We figure out how often I need to do it. We figure out if I need an access to your blog. And I get a feel for what you're looking for. I then go and look at your blog or your website, and I read a little more about your voice. I read your content to get my mind into your voice, because a good freelance writer is going to come as close as possible to your voice. And since you're hiring me directly, I'm able to take the time, because my fee includes matching as close to possible of your voice and passing copyscape, so it will not be plagiarized content. All of my content for my clients is unique unless otherwise stated, or you're hiring me to write PLR content, which is non-exclusive content. That's another story. But what I'm talking about today is your exclusive content. You're hiring me to write it exclusive for you. It goes nowhere else. You own it. Your name goes on it. My name is nowhere there other than you and I know that I'm the one writing it. I don't disclose your name to anyone else. As you know, in the beginning of the video, I said I have testimonials from some clients, and I also have links to some works of mine online on my Pinterest board, but some clients are confidential, which means I don't share their stuff. I write for a supplement company, and I think a CBD company, a few other things, an SEO company, and these people do not want anyone knowing who their writers are. I'm just one of the pool of freelance writers that writes for them, so it's confidential. Same with you. If I would never disclose your name or your person or anything unless you have previously disclosed, hey, you know what, I hired Brandy and she's really great and I'd love for you to work for her too. Or you tell me, hey, you can use me as a reference. Those are the only times I disclose my clients to people. So I get up and I write the content, I feel for your voice, and I do whatever I'm supposed to do each day. I use Asana to block my time out so that I know if I have, let's say, a client, sometimes it's not absurd for a client to give me 25 articles in a week. That comes with a 5 article a day task list. At least I would have to do a minimum of 5 articles per day to keep the pace even. And so that way I'm not on Friday burnt out trying to write all these articles, because I'm not a robot. I can't do that. So that's kind of how I do that. I map out the day, and which is why I tend to never have openings, because I don't ever want to have my current clients' work put on the back burner because new people came in and hired me. But I have found that it's a slow season for a couple of my clients, and we've chatted, and it's like, okay, you know what, I'm comfortable bringing on 1 to 3 more clients on a monthly or weekly retainer, and I think I'm pretty sure that won't conflict with anything. And if it does, well, I'll just stay up and work without reducing quality. I never miss a deadline. Rarely. I'm human, I guess. I probably have missed a couple deadlines, but I was usually able to give the client a head up. That's usually with those bigger loads of 25 articles. Sometimes they take longer than anticipated. With your average 2 to 3 articles per week, or your average 4 to 10 articles per month, you're really not going to see a deadline miss unless something like crazy happened in my personal life, which is, again, rare, knock on wood. So that is what I do. I get up and I develop content for bloggers. Why would a blogger want to hire me? Well, if they have a food blog, if they have a not so personal niche and they're just exhausted, or they're suffering from writer's block and they just want to focus on pitching companies and sponsors to make more money, well, they're going to hire me to do this other writing, this evergreen content writing. So that side is done, and check. They know they have me on their team. I get it done. I do what I say. And a lot of times people hire me for 1 or 2 articles as a trial period to see, hey, are we a good fit? Do we work well together? Because there are so many freelance writers out there for a reason. Not every personality clicks. Not every writing style clicks. And I know that, and that is why usually I advise people, if you want to hire me, why don't you hire me for 1 or 2 articles so we can make sure communication flows well. We can make sure that we understand what each other needs and does. And once that meshes well, then you can usually get me on a retainer and we'll move forward. But it's always good to make sure you know who your writer is and is someone you can work with, because you're hiring a freelance writer to save you time and headaches. You don't want to hire a freelance writer that you're going to have to go in and redo all their work, or you're going to have to tell them 50 times how to do something. Believe me, I've heard horror stories. People are usually very, very, very happy to have me on their team because they've had those kind of situations. And we're human. It happens. I'm not downing anyone who has had that experience. I don't know. These experiences are preferences of personality traits, so I don't think that it necessarily means that freelancer writer was bad. It just wasn't a good fit for them. Just like I'm not a good fit for some people either. Some people are like, I don't like working with Brandy. I have had, I think, one or two people, and since 2008 say, you know what, I can't work with you. And the feeling was mutual. It was just not a good fit. Not in the bad way, not in a good way. It just was not a good fit for either of us, and that's perfectly okay. I won't take offense. We can still be friends or acquaintances online. I'll still support your business by sharing your blog post. It's no big deal. Again, everything stays confidential. So I hope this showed you a little bit about how I actually can help you if you're a blogger. And I pretty much can write about any niche because, well, I research it and I get it all soaked into my brain. But my main focus is the things that like I have actual experience is parenting, autism, freelance writing, working from home as a work-at-home mom. I have co-parenting experience, I have single parent experience, and the list goes on. But I do love writing about any topic that you send my way, and I have written for supplement companies, so I can write about those kind of things if you just have me research them, but I am not a specialist or a nutritionalist in that way. I look forward to hearing from you and letting me know, hey, do you want to hire me? Do you want to work together? Do you want some time saved? And if not, can you drop your website link down below? I'd love to see, like, what do you do for a living? Let me know.